However, this is not required in OBIEE. One common reporting can be used for various kind of areas. That's the beauty of it. That's a true enterprise BI. It provides full range of analysis. We just discussed about analysis and complete reporting capabilities. Highly scalable. I designed my reporting solution for 100 users. As a result of acquisition, now I got 500 users. We can add more server. We can scale, add more server, provide load balancing and various techniques so that number of users are grown up. So scalability again depends upon 70% on your underlying database and 30% from reporting side. Your architecture should be designed at reporting layer in such a way that it can support scalability. So OBIEE contribute only 30%. Modern architecture is a very generic term. OBIEE creates report intelligently and it knows the best way to construct the query in order to save number of input output, memory usage, CPU cycle, and make use of the underlying source. An example of it, if you are from Oracle background, you want to use hints, Oracle hints. Hints like a predefined path to process the query. OBIEE does know this thing. It can make use of hints. Interactive dashboard. You can design a dashboard with no programming required. Interactive dashboard. I do not have a dashboard deployed. I'll be showing in subsequent session. So what we want, we design a dashboard with basic information without writing a program. Okay, it's still not working. Without writing a program, you can design dashboard. People can drill down various interface you can use without writing program. That is important. Ad hoc queries. Ad hoc queries are like we need to design reporting considering a kind of business user. So category of user. This is another analysis which we do. First part of the category of user called business users. The business user are also of two categories. Interactive user. Interactive users are generally business analysts. And we have got view only user like CEO. You cannot simply blindly drag and drop and create reports. Traditionally people think of learning reporting means just design a data model, create report and query it. It is not as simple as it looks. We have an interactive user category called business user and view only user like CEO, CFO. So for these kind of users, we need to design a solution. So different user, different solution. And then we have a technical team. Technical team we design one for testing team. Data validation is most important thing. If your reports are correct, but producing the incorrect business data, your complete efforts are waste. So it's a part of our strategy implementation when you design a reporting, how it looks like to a testing team, how it looks like to a report developer team. Report developer. If I'm working as a RPD, I'm data modeler. Report developer has a different view, data modeler has a different view. Right. So report developer essentially is not required to know about the business and know about everything about data. As a data modeler, I should be knowing about business and I should also be knowing about the metadata information in detail. So we design solution considering the various category of users. We'll all discuss about this thing as ad hoc queries are generally done by this category of users. Now imagine interactive user do it. My reporting, I'm creating reports for 60 months of data. People sometimes request for 10 years, 60 months of data. And the report volume is, my hierarchy is like this. A business wants to do a transactional report, quarter, month, days. In simple word, the volume of the data is very, very high. Therefore, if you give the complete liberty to your users to extract data from any part, anywhere they can play around, high probability they are killing the system resources. In simple word, you need to give ad hoc reporting capabilities to the user under double quotes with certain certain restrictions. I cannot allow my user to extract 30 years of data directly. They will kill my server, right? They should also be a part of the implementation strategy. So ad hoc query we provide, people can drag and drop, create report on their own, but with certain limitation. Analysis, proactive intelligence is nothing called alert. I just discussed alert. Proactively your OBIEE knows if certain situation occur, how it needs to behave. Okay, next important thing, the biggest challenge you need to deal with, there are certain terms we use called data federation. Data is spread across various data sources and we need to build a reporting on top of that without implementing data transformation layer. So my data source could be, I can build my reporting on RDBMS, traditionally on OLAP server like SSAS, SBase, DB2 OLAP. I can build my reporting on XML. I can build my reporting in legacy system, or I can do it simple flat files. Some way we need to avoid transformation and save the cost. That is what the idea is. So when I query against RDBMS, how does it query? It sends the SQL. When it query against XML, it sends MDX. When it sends query against XML tags, custom defined. In simple word, OBIEE is intelligent enough to understand how the query should be sent based on underlying data source. SQL query, your OLAP server do not understand, so it sends MDX. As a user or developer, you don't have to explicitly define. OBIEE does it, take care of this thing. We'll take a couple of examples for OLAP server implementation. In fact, we build the financial reports on SBase. If you look at our blog, we were the first few people who implemented SBase on OLAP solution. So my underlying data source could be anything. I don't have to pay attention what is that. We just need to specify connection information. Okay, another beauty of OBIEE, OBIEE, I tell you one of my requirements where my client, my technical team wants to replace OBIEE over some tool. There was a tool called Cognos. They want to replace Cognos with OBIEE. However, my business team, those who were using report for last 6 years, they were denying. So how did it come up with the solution? OBIEE can be used as presentation solution, can be used as data processing engine, data query engine, sorry. Right, presentation means displaying data. Data query engine means writing queries, constructing queries. So they were using Cognos and data source was RDBMS. Because of the report was pretty old, 6-year-old, and the volume data grown by 500 times. The volume data grown by 500 times. Therefore, report become too slow. So we want to replace the solution. We introduced OBIEE query engine in between. So for the user will continue to see Cognos reporting. However, the processing engine has been changed with OBIEE. It's like you love a car and your car engine is old, but you still like it. You can replace the car engine and your car remains